Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a flower fairy. She was a very happy fairy and she lived in an enchanted forest in a tiny little house. She just had a delicious breakfast and she was practically bursting with curiosity, and she rushed out into the woods to the carrier pigeon's landing area. Ba-bump, ba-bump, her heart was pounding with excitement. Would there be a letter for her today? Today's winds were strong out of the southeast, gusting up to 40 knots. High up in the sky, the flower fairy saw the carrier pigeon a few miles away, and she had a blue letter in her beak. Goodness gracious, giggled the flower fairy with joy. It looks like I'm getting a letter today. How wonderful! The pigeon announced over the radio. Carrier pigeon, 555 Charlie Tango, 5 miles north inbound for landing full stop. Making slow ground speed, fighting steady 30-knot headwind with gusts to 40. Trying to maintain altitude. Reporting moderate turbulence at 1,800 feet. The pigeon entered the downwind leg and soon after turned crosswind. When she turned final, she announced Carrier pigeon, 555 Charlie Tango, turning final, and soon after she touched down on the grass strip. How lovely to see you, dear carrier pigeon, said the flower fairy joyfully. That was a greaser landing, said the fairy proudly. Nice job. Well, thanks a lot, dear friend, said the pigeon, and she grinned from ear to ear. I'm so glad I made it. That was quite a tough flight. Pooh! I had some really strong headwind, and the wind kept pushing me back the whole way. I'm sorry, dear flower fairy, but I'm totally exhausted, yawned the pigeon, and I can't chat with you anymore today. And she made herself comfortable in her nest. In her bed of white fluffy feathers, she lay down on top of the ladder and fell asleep right away. Have you ever heard a pigeon snoring? Dear children, would you like to help look for the pigeon's nest and the ladder? Shh! Let's be very quiet so we don't wake her up. Ciao, Bella! You absolutely have to come to the Carnival in Venice. It's so beautiful. Venice is magical. There is celebration everywhere and the costumes are amazing. Waiting for you at Piazza San Marco. Ti aspetto, Giovanni, the Carnival Dove. We are coming, said the fairy to herself loudly. Suddenly, a loud whistle sounded as an ice cream truck turned around the corner. At the stop called "To the Carnival in Venice," the ice cream truck came to a halt, and the swan, the cat, and the hen quickly jumped in. They absolutely didn't want to miss the ride to see the parade and all the costumes in Venice. "We're ready to go!" the friends shouted joyfully. It was a long journey, and the ice cream truck rumbled and bumped along the dusty road towards Italy. They had already arrived at Lake Constance when suddenly, excitedly, the hen fluttered back and forth, shouting, "Please stop! I really need to lay an egg, and I can't do it with someone watching." And so the ice cream truck came to a halt by the shore of Lake Constance. The hen quickly hopped out and settled into the tall grass near the beach to lay her egg in privacy. Meanwhile, the friends ran down to the lake. "Whoever gets in the water first wins," they shouted, and as fast as they could, they jumped into the warm waves. From afar, you could hear them squealing with joy. And suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a message in a bottle floated by in the water. The swan quacked excitedly. "Quick, get it out before it floats away." Carefully, they opened the bottle and pulled out a roll-up note. On it was written, "Ciao amici! Fun fact to know, everybody with no wings to fly goes by boat in Venice. So take a vaporetto, a water bus, and we will meet at Piazza San Marco. A presto, Giovanni." The chicken called out, "My egg is safely tucked away. Let's go." And once everyone had taken their seats again in the ice cream truck, holding a yummy strawberry ice cream in their hands, the journey continued. They crossed a long bridge and saw the sea sparkling beneath them. "When will we be there?" the friends shouted. "Not much longer. Look at the colorful houses," the chicken cried excitedly. "Everything looks so different from home." Suddenly, there was an abrupt halt, and the ice cream truck came to a stop. "Everybody out, we're here," the flower fairy called out joyfully. "This way," called the flower fairy. "Ah, we have such strong wind again, and it's out of the west. I'm afraid it will blow me out over the ocean. I'd rather take the bus too," said the chicken. And the friends ran to the water bus stop to take the next vaporetto to Piazza San Marco. "I can't believe how beautiful it is here," said the swan. "Look at the Rialto Bridge and all the gondolas. Venice is truly magical." Then Giovanni flew towards them, flapping his wings happily. "Ciao amici! Yay! You're here!" he cheered, and off they went, dancing the night away, laughing and celebrating Carnival. Because really, that's what life is all about, right? And they danced and danced until late into the night, until their legs got tired. Then they crawled into the ice cream truck, snuggled up in their sleeping bags, and fell asleep, happy and content. "Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite," the flower fairy smiled. And they dreamt of Venice, the Carnival, and their adventurous trip to Italy in the ice cream truck. And what happened the next day in Italy, my dear children, I'll tell you another time.